No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, Game 2 of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for San Diego, center fielder, Corey Spangenberg.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is under it. 1 out. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 2 hits in 7 tries. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike one.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Perella on second. LeMahieu at first. One gone. A double play ball to second. 4. Zobrist has it to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Jordan Patterson. He swings and grounds it to short. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Chase Headley as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 1-0. Alex Urbina, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So stepping in, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Now in the box, Javier Baez, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Baez, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
The 1-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Kyle Schwarber would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And Hayward has a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average, and you can see that the Cubs are currently tops in the NL in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One and one to Schwarber.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Riding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Contreras is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizer. Run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Mitch Garver.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Alan Cordoba hits next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Garver aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Alex Ottavina.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Alex Urbina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now.
Leading off for the Cubs, third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu shading to his right. Makes the play. 1 away.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Fastball called for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloudgate there, a popular tourist destination in Millennium Park.
Leading out for the Padres.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Jose Perella waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Standing in now, Jose Perella, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Perella, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And there he goes towards second. And it's quickly 0-2. Spangenberg on at first, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Now the 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Three and one. Here it is.
Foul ball.
Line hard into left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Almora.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Here's Javier Baez, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Myers is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. On a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Jordan Patterson. Get things started for the Padres. Chase Headley behind him on deck. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Chase Headley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. There's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Throw down to second. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Hayward. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Spangenberg sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Tommy La Stella now. In there. Now the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready now, Alex Urbina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Urbina.
Now here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Baez onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Corey Spangenberg. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Pirela, 1 for 2. He singled and scored the game's only run back in the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Kyle Hendricks.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
First baseman, number 7, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Javier Baez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Once more a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. The 1-0 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Almora is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jordan Patterson.
Now at the plate, Jordan Patterson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Now to the plate, Chase Headley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs 0. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. As a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And the runner back safely. Runners off for second.
No, he's in there, safe.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
For the Cubs, pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Schwarber at third. Contreras over at second. La Stella at first. 2 out in the inning. Missed with a slider. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Padres out in front of this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-1, here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
The 0-1 delivery. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Carlos Suarez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. To short. Backhanded. Throw in time and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Craig Stammen.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And it's 1-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a big moment here and standing in Albert Almora, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch is taken. That's ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Caratini gets his lead at first, nobody out. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Patterson over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
So striding in, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hard hit at third. LaStella has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Now batting, Jose Pirela. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The 1-1 home. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Will Myers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. LeMahieu, the runner at first with two gone. Comes set with the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Jordan Patterson. Chopped weakly to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Jose Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 76, Jose Torres.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side, gloved by Headley, and an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 18, and Dobred.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. From the stretch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 delivery. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Grounded softly to the right. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
So digging in now, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Cordova.
Ready once again, Alan Cordova, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carter Capps enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands. In this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate and will do it again. Pause and the 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Anthony Rizzo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Anthony Rizzo.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. He'll enter play at 313 with 19 homers and 79 RBIs. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. La Stella aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
First and second here with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Spangenberg. He's got it one away. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Albert Almora, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. And this might tie it. Extra bases. And we might not be going home after all. He's in at second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Boy, Hero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a high pop-up. Patterson has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now the 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Steve Cishek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Set to get his day started, Austin Hedges. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now that's popped up. Baez with the bare hands. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run is aboard at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Jose Pirela, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. There's a strike.
I got the count 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch down the third baseline. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they take the lead. It's now 4-2.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Will Myers, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. The 1-2. Popped him up. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. So they get a couple of runs on two hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Padres lead it 4-2. Kirby Yates takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Yates offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Schwarber on at first, nobody out. Hit to short. LeMahieu. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, he showed right there, White. He's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perella is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Third baseman, number 2, Tommy LaStella.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy LaStella. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chris Bryant will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 17, Chris Bryant.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's got that average up over 340 now. 33 home runs and 85 driven in. Two and 0 now. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Popped straight up. Makes the catch, and the Padres will put an end to the game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. Carter Capps gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kirby Yates closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors.